Oasis Hole 2, par 4. This is probably going to be a new one. It looks like it is. First time I've seen this come up. It looks like we can try to get somewhat aggressive here. I'm not sure how to go about doing this. I might use a USA ball, get a little bit of power, less wind resistance, just to get more carry on my drive. I'm assuming, but I don't know because I have yet to attempt this drive. First off, I'm going to try to... I think I can back off the side spin a bit. I don't think I'm going to need much curl on this drive. I'm just going to do it with basic side spin here. And it might even end up being too much. I'm really not sure. I did catch perfect ball, so let's see. Let's just see how my technique is here. It's kind of a total guess. It's not enough. It's not enough. So I'm just trying to, use the shapes and the angles. And with as much top spin as my Epoch 7 has, I just predicted a little bit wrong. With me bringing Spitfire and being way down there like that, it's probably going to make that second shot, harder than it needs to be. I probably could, had I went full landscape there, that would have probably been the right amount of curl. Another thing that you could do, especially if you have iPhone users, you could have, especially if you didn't have as much top spin to put on, you could use the side spin. So full side spin and also full curl towards the left. And it probably would have allowed you to get to that last fairway up there, doing it that way. So just something to keep in mind. As just a technique that will make your life a little bit easier. And like I said, the way that I just hit this, I probably am going to make things very challenging for my second shot. It's not nearly as bad as it could have been. I was a little worried at first. It looks like I'll be okay. I just want to see kind of how this is going to roll. Not too... Okay, so I'm going to play this maybe 2 per ring or so. I'm going to play it very close to this fringe here. And you're going to see me go maybe 6-ish rings. And, of course, quite a bit of curl here. And I did catch a great ball. I don't think that's going to, make or break my shot. But it might just end up, not giving it a chance to come down that hill completely. So there you see that. I needed at least 6 or 7 rings there on a 100 accuracy Spitfire, which would play very similar to a Malibu. So if you were in a similar spot with a Malibu, it's going to play almost identical. So you're going to need to do something more or less the same. In terms of ring play, it would have probably been very similar as well. 2 per ring. Keep in mind that, when my Spitfire isn't at max, it plays very similar to a Malibu or even a Sand Lizard. It's going to play very, very similar to, because the accuracies are virtually identical, and the only real differences is, top spin differences, ball guide differences, stuff like that, backspin differences. Having a higher backspin there is going to give you a better chance there. So if this hole's drivable in the tournament, we're probably going to want to bring Machete to this hole, because it's going to give, and I don't know if my opponent's going to be able to make that or not. I'm assuming he's going to at least have a good chance, or at least a possible chance. So I am going to put this one in, because I know he's not going to, if I miss that, he's not going to miss for me. So we'll just see if my opponent can, you can see he has plenty of green to work with. It's going to just come down to, and it's only a rough iron as well, so. I would not recommend going about doing it quite this way, but we'll see. We'll see. The biggest thing I wonder about this is, especially, going up a hill like this, if it's going to actually, play consistent and run up that hill. But there's only one way to start to find out, and that's to do it several times and see how it plays. So let's see how this run out is. Looks like it didn't even break at all. So it was a good attempt, but he was not able to pull that one off. So a little unlucky there. Sorry, Ralph. It looks like you almost had it. You know, and you know, you might just need to play that a couple times off that fairway, see if it does consistently. Because the one big concern that I have is the hill factor. You know, with it coming up that hill, especially with this, you can see how bumpy everything is too. So anytime it's really, especially with all these new redesigns, you're seeing guys start to miss that shot a lot more, especially come tournament time. You'll see, and that's why scores are dropping, because guys, they don't have other shots in their arsenal. Like if they don't have that full topspin shot, they don't have the confidence to go and make it any other way. So you'll see that come into play. So watching my content and, you know, learning from some of the different, like, you know, I have that shot in my arsenal, but I also can pull it out to where, you know, I might put that ball guide on the fringe, I might put it on the fairway, I might put it on the green, and I have, you know, a really good understanding of, you know, how much I need to play in every situation. And you know, when you have a lot of hills and weird mounds, what I try to do, my safest technique is to, you know, keep it on the ground as short as possible. So you'll see me play it usually very tight to the third hop, and I'll just have, like, you know, bounce 1, 2 on consistent surfaces, and then have hop 3 right in front of the hole and just kind of run it into the pin is kind of the approach that I like to do when you have all kinds of weird hills and mounds. So, you know, good luck there with that new hole. We're going to hopefully get a couple different approaches there and be able to see different perspectives there. So good luck, and catch you guys next time.